So we're going to do these beef kebab today. They've got some incredible flavors on them, some lovely spices. And what I'm going to do is add a little secret just to tenderize it up so they cook perfectly. That really, really is good. Fabulous. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So I've got here some beautiful beef. Nice big and chunky cuts there. Look at that. Really lovely stuff that is. Let's cube that up, get it ready for our kebab. Okay, so cubed up, look, you don't really want it much bigger than that. If it's much bigger than that, it's not going to cook very well. That's kind of maximum size, I would say. Let's get moving. Okay, as you can see, I've got our meat in a mixing bowl. We're going to look at the magic secret first. Here you go. We've got some bicarb soda there. Not baking powder, bicarbonate of soda. You want maximum of a teaspoon for this amount. Salt and pepper. Take a look here. About a teaspoon each. We've got paprika or chili. It's up to you. I'm using sweet paprika, cardamom powder, turmeric, coriander, and cumin. Quarter cup lemon. You can see that bicarb doing its thing now. Quarter cup olive oil. In we go. Give it a mix. Now, if you can leave this for a few hours, brilliant. If you can use it, leave it overnight, even better. Okay, so I've just put them onto the skewers. I'm using these metal skewers that are kind of a bit kind of flat. You know, let me see if I can turn one over. Can you see that? They're thin there. You can look where my finger is, but they're flat. I mean, you could do them on bamboo sticks or wooden ones if you want. Metal's better. And you can see I've just put a tomato on the top and some onion at the bottom. If you wanted, you could be putting some, you know, peppers in there, bell peppers, onion, you know, zucchini, vegetables like that. I'm just going to go with the meat. So that's it, ready for the grill. Okay, and there you go, really beautiful. I've taken one off so we can taste it. That looks really good. So have a go. Nice. See that bicarbonate of soda? That's the trick. How you doing? Gonna do these chicken kebabs today. They're really, really simple. I've done them on the barbecue, these ones. They really, really are delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So I've got 3 cups roughly of chicken breast, no skin, cut into nice chunky pieces. Half cup corn oil. 1 tablespoon chopped garlic. 1 teaspoon salt, pepper, cumin powder, chili powder. Coriander, fresh. Half cup tomato paste. Refrigerate 1 hour minimum, overnight, fabulous. So I left mine overnight, so I recommend that. 1 hour minimum, but overnight is the way forward. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these onto some metal skewers and I'm gonna cook my ones on the barbecue. Okay, ready for the barbecue. Okay, here we are at the grill, my barbecue. No flames, you know, just nice red hot coals. What I'm doing is I'm balancing them over. They're not touching any metal plate. And I'm going to cook these. They're only going to take about 7-8 minutes. I'll be turning them a lot. Beautiful. Really, really lovely they are. Nice and juicy. Let's get them on a plate. There you go, lovely. Hello, how you doing? Look, today we're going to make this tikka. This is made with black lemon or black lime. I'm using beef. You can use lamb if you want. Some people use lamb, but I'm going with beef. Very famous in Bahrain. Very, very famous, in fact, in Bahrain. It's known as Bahraini tikka. Originally, it's from Iran, I think. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So I've got some fabulous beef here. Really, really nice cut. And what I've done is I've cut it into kind of small pieces like so. And on that side is the fat that come off of the outer, there you can see. So I've cut that off and cubed that as well, because this is really important for what we're going to be doing today. It's really simple, this, but delicious. So I've got like 3 cups there in total of this beef, and you can see I've cut it into this kind of sort of size. You see that there? Nice little cubes. You want it kind of quite small. And then we've got the fat, which I've cut in about the same size. This is really important because when it goes on the skewers, you need that fat. It's a really big thing. Now what we're going to do is add some salt and pepper. For this amount, I've got just over a teaspoon each. I've got some lemon or lime juice. It's up to you. I've got about 3 tablespoons there. About a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Try and use a nice quality oil. And then we've got our black lemon powder, which is a wonderful thing. It's the big flavour in this, of course. And we're just going to get that all in there. What we're going to do is give that a mix up. Some people would put a bit of garlic in this or something like that. I think it's unnecessary, but that's up to you. We're going to mix this up. Back in a moment. So I'll just show you the black lemon or black lime powder, which is right in there. Or you can get it whole. This is it whole here. It's literally a dried lime or lemon. So that's the powder form of that. That's probably going to be easier for you to get, depends on where you live. Now, these whole, what you can do with them if you're making like kabsa or machbush or something like that, you can pop them in the rice while you're cooking. Gives a really beautiful flavor. But there you go, that's black lime. So if you could leave this covered, you know, with some shrink wrap, plastic wrap, cling film, whatever you call that, in the fridge for at least 2 to 3 hours overnight, fabulous. You're going to get a really beautiful flavour. What we're going to do is we're simply just going to put it onto some metal skewers and we're going to barbecue it. The technique here is with the fat is you put like 3 or 4 pieces of meat, 1 piece of fat. It depends, up to you, but you know, a little bit of fat in there really helps it cook along beautifully. Okay, so you're going to need some metal skewers, but this metal skewer that we're looking at now is not what we want. This is more, you know, just for kind of regular kind of kebab. What we want are these guys. They're very sturdy, they're thin. If you can get those, that's going to work better. So you can see that I've placed that on the skewers. Now don't put it on too tight, and you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, bit of fat, 1, 2, 3, bit of fat. The fat in there is really going to help this cook beautifully. Ready for the charcoal now. Okay, there you go, absolutely delicious. I mean, that really is wonderful stuff. Beautiful, tender. Cook it nice and small like that. You can do it smaller even if you want. And it's the fat in between that makes the big difference. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep safe, keep well. I'll see you soon. Lots of love.